What's up, guys? How you doing? It's Joel with another Mix It Up Reactions here with my co-host,
Aich Guests.
Thank you for being ultra specific. Speak into the mic. Point your face toward.
But then I have to look at you directly.
Yeah, I know. And you're lucky. But still.
No.
Yeah. You get to look at a white Ninja Turtle all day. Do I not look like if I put a bandana on my eyes that I would look like one of them? Think about it. Yes. Anyways, so, which honestly was what I wanted as a kid. And now I would love to throat punch my childlike self. Because looking like I have a turtle shell and am wearing a turtle shell are two different things.
Yep.
Thank you for my turtle shell. Previous Joel sucks. Hey, you're going to get a copyright strike for something as dumb as that.
That's true. That's true. I didn't say that. Sorry about that.
Okay. I had to make I was trying to wait for you to shut up.
I got you. Hey. I understood what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
Asshole.
So we're going to be doing on the Nightmare album, we're going to be doing Fiction, checking it out, wondering why I didn't already have it down, but that's weird. But this was officially the last song that Rev wrote before he passed away. And it was, M Shadow said it was something kind of defining about it in this article I read. Who knows if it's right, but he said it was kind of defining about it because, it felt like he knew that he wasn't going to be around much longer. So let's check it out. We are going to be listening to Fiction off the Nightmare album for Avenged Sevenfold.
Just on the other side. Not that I can, or that I want. Let it burn under my skin. Let it this life to set me free. Took a piece of you inside of me. All this hurt can finally fade. Promise me you'll never feel afraid. Not that I can, or that I when I'm not with you. So tell everybody, the ones who walk beside me, yeah, I hope you'll find your own way when I'm not with you tonight. I hope it's worth it, what's left behind me, yeah. I know you'll find your own way when I'm not with you. So tell everybody, the ones who walk beside me, yeah, I know you'll find your own way when I'm not with you tonight.
Okay.
Now you got me all sad.
I know, right?
Like knowing that this was the last one, it's like, wow.
But I will say this, though. That song had, like, I honestly think Rev wrote most of A Piece of Little Heaven and all that other stuff, Little Piece of Heaven, because you can see the same feelings. If he was the one that wrote Fiction and he wrote the classical pieces as well, like played piano on it as well as played the drums and wrote vocals or lyrics or whatever else. But I honestly think that dude had an ability to play with major and minor so easily and make it work and sound so smooth and just, I mean, the hooks and the pre-chorus and the breakdown, even like it was impressive. And like I saw in the article, it said that the drummer for Dream Theater, who ended up playing on the tracks and stuff like that, he said that was definitely Rev's song because like he wouldn't have done drums that way. He would have left it more open and, you know, barely did anything because it was kind of like a ballad. But Rev would put in little bits and pieces. Boom, down, 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 boom, down, down, down. You know, like he put in a lot of pieces that would change the speed and the tempo of the song. And even though it's still technically like swinging, you know, kind of in a waltz, but it would end up technically making your head do that. You know, you would feel that rhythm more fully in it. But I think it's an amazing song. Yes, it can be a little bit of a downer when you think about what's going on and what could have been written or why it was written or what he was feeling at that point in time, you know. But it's still an impressive song, especially the major minor part.
Yeah, I think for me the major minor part is like since the song is talking about basically you're going away, right? And you have like the organs take over at the end versus the piano.
Yeah.
You know, the major minor, it's almost like kind of like you're happy that you're no longer in pain, but then, you know, you're still sad that you're leaving, you know, so it
almost
kind of
like a transitional upheaval, you know, but it's still smooth.
And there's another part later where it's like they're using almost like the pedal tones. It's towards the end. It's right around the bridge. And then like right after that, they flip it. And then now the higher part is going up versus going down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like everything's kind of going down. Yeah. And then after that, it starts going up and then it goes back into I think it goes back into the major. Yeah. And then like the organs take over.
Yeah. Which I always, to this day, the sound of an organ makes me immediately think of funerals. I just don't know why.
Yeah. I think that's why they did it.
Always makes me, because it's that warbly sound. Like, because I used to go to, my grandmother was Catholic and my parents are Baptist fundamentalists. So it was like the organ was like almost like the staple in Catholicism, you know? but it was also a staple in a lot of Baptist churches too. But that warble, like that, you can hear it like it's almost two-tone in the way it works.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes you feel like, honestly, it makes me extremely sleepy. But that's what it really does. Because I'm just like, and you play it, I'm like, because that's what I did in church. I'd fight sleep all the time.
It's like, turn off the organ.
It's like, have the organ, and then you have somebody talking to me in a tone voice, or even a, listen to me, boy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to be like, like, it's just the way it is, man. I don't know why. I had a lot of practice. I was sleeping in church was a practice of mine. Dude, I got really good at keeping my eyes partially open.
That's a little much.
Yeah, it is. It is a little much because I would just be so tired.
Here we go. And I'm going to sleep.
Because I lived, I did that so much through high school, everything.
Balance.
Dude, I got good at doing this, and then I'd go, and I'd put a finger in the side of my eye and hold that eyelid part open. And I'd have a teacher go, Joel, are you sleeping? No. It'd always be every time.
I would just lay my head down. I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, that one's the worst. But that one, you feel so tired and sleepy when you do get woken up from it. You're like, oh, you ruined my life. Whereas if you're doing this and propping your head up like a pyramid or something, and you tip it too far and you, then it feels like you've fallen off a cliff or something like that. Like you watch dogs fall asleep, and that's what they do. They try to hold their head up. Like babies do it too. But yeah, that was high school and in church for me. But at church you didn't have a desk you could do that with. So it was more like just trying not to look obvious. The worst thing in the world is if you slump. Especially if you're next to somebody who is interested in what's going on, they're gonna be like slapping in the forehead is not fun. But no, I love the song. It's a great song. It's an amazing representation of their talent for writing, arrangement, things like that. Also ability, just making those transitions sound so smooth and effortless when you're going from a major to a minor. A lot of bands I've heard just can't pull that off. They usually have to have some type of separation or a chop or something. It's like, but yeah, or a pause or
the tune
rest.
Is still going through, man.
Yeah.
Sketchy too.
Cool, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notifications so you know when new videos are coming out. Go ahead and check out the merch right here. Which I think it'll have an ad card. No, we're not approved yet. Until we get approved for the YouTube partner program, we can't put outside links.
Is it me?
Huh?
They're not approving it because of me.
Why would you have anything to do with it?
I don't know. They want me to lose my voice again.
Are you 530 subscribers? Because that would be the only thing that'd help there. Or 530 subscribers and 800 watch time hours.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get some binge watching on Christmas. And
yeah, maybe. A little something.
Subscribers for Christmas.
Yeah. Something. I actually think we're going to mix it up. The next episode, we might do a Nothing More track. Because I said we would. A lot of people wanted us to. So we're going to try out some Nothing More old school, like their first album that made them famous, because that was one of their best albums. That was just such an amazing album. And when you hear it, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to like it. You're going to like it a lot.
That's cool.
But so we're going to do Nothing More, and then we're going to come back and do Save Me, I think, from Avenged Sevenfold. And then I think we're going to be doing, I have to look it up. Because
is it ready? Is it prepared? No.
I always forget. Tension. We're going to be doing that. Nothing to Say / with them Shadows. Oh, thank you. Tomorrow, by the way, for Brompton Cocktail is a mix of morphine, cocaine, alcohol, and Thorazine. Good Lord.
Hell?
That was given to patients in severe pain. It was named for a hospital in England. That is hardcore. That's a hardcore drink. Thorazine alone would make you a vegetable, but cocaine, alcohol, and morphine. Oh my goodness. How did they not just kill people? Like, is a Brompton Cocktail like this much? Because that's a lot of stuff mixed together all willy-nilly.
What else we got on the shelf? Yeah, bring the cocaine too. Yep.
Okay, and then we've got next on the list, we've got from Heavy Metal for Life. We've got Coming Home off Hail to the King. I Won't See You Tonight Part 1 off the Waking the Fallen, and Paradigm off of The Stage. So we're also got another request for St. James and a few others. Blah, 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 blah. But other than that, man, sometimes I can't say y'all's names properly. Furkan. I'm guessing you're from Indonesia, which, by the way, dope name. He said he's really curious about the reaction to The Exist. I'm sure you'll say mind fucking blown. We did say that. That was an actually crazy song, which was super awesome. So, yeah. And Richard, man, I know you're doing some phone service most of your life, bro. Look, I wish you had my voice too, man. It'd be dope if we sounded the same. We could make a podcast just off that. It would sound like me talking to myself. That'd be pretty cool.
Weird.
It'd be super weird, but it'd be really cool. If Richard had my voice, it'd be dope. Richard could be like, "Hey, Joel, how are you doing today?" I'd be like, "Hey, Richard, how are you?" Joel, you got a really deep voice. Thank you, Richard. So do you. It'd be weird, but it'd be cool, man. So I hope you wake up tomorrow with that vocal chords. I hope you wake up and they've matured. But that's awesome. And then we did Unbound, Kyosin. So you're taken care of there. And we did react to The Stage, Zachary Allen. So go and check it out. It did surprise us. It did. Those are very surprising songs, especially seeing we had that come after MIA, which both of them were kind of similar in taste and whatnot. Other than that, man, we need to do a live stream. Tell us if you guys would be interested if we did a live stream, like noon on a Saturday or something like that. Just did a live stream with us, like looking at a bunch of different music and stuff like that. Let us know if you'd be interested in that. I mean, I'd have to probably buy some OBS software to make that work and use the tablet or a laptop or something.
I can bring my laptop too.
Is it a high-end laptop?
Yeah.
You said that like you don't know.
I don't remember.
No, yeah.
Probably not anymore.
If you say it that way. I bought it 10 years ago. It's probably dust. Okay, guys.
It works for what I use it for.
Okay? We'll check you out. Have a good time. Keep kicking ass.
Deuces.